and we are getting started. First map Airwalk, Evil's map pick, surprisingly enough. And let's start from his point of view, and he's able to go for the Mega first. Poni playing super aggressive with the machine gun, just dealing the damage.
Nice
Oh man, he was able to grab the rocket launcher first, which is so important. But he might be going down, or not.
And a conversion frag. Yeah, nice from Poni.
Rocket
Nice
save
start.
him.
Is he going to push up here? Evil has that railgun. Poni can't afford to take another rail. There we go, Evil with his first frag.
This is a very quick start for Airwalk. First 30 seconds in, and we already have 3 frags.
Yeah, that was 75% MG at the beginning there for Poni, and Evil tying things up in the meanwhile. The Mega is up. Poni wants to do some damage yet. Wow, that was almost a direct rocket there from Poni.
Oh, look at the movement from Evil, just hopping down.
Right.
And hitting the drive-by rail, not going for the red yet.
Still hasn't gone for the red.
Yeah, he was just hoping that Pony's not gonna spawn on the item. That's the most unfortunate thing. I think that's why he went through
a little bit
teleporter.
of danger now. He doesn't have much armor to play with. Poni has some weapons.
Evil's gonna be ready with his railgun. Just making some sound. And can actually rocket jump.
He's gonna drop, yeah, pushes into Poni, misses the rail. And Poni is able to get a little bit of LG damage over there.
Yeah, Pony's doing a little bit of damage while Evil is picking the items, and he is not losing any extra frags at the moment, which is nice to see.
Evil protecting this red. Poni actually is still around there, takes a little bit of grenade damage. And Evil's got this map under his belt right now, pushing Poni off the yellow as well. I don't think Pony's gotten any armor that rotation, maybe a green or something. Looks like this green is still up as well, so Evil's taken everything on the map right now. And Poni in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to rain down some rockets. Can Evil push in? Yeah, he is going to push in. Poni escaping with the rail. Yeah. Ooh, Evil looking for these extremely tight angles right now.
Yeah, those pixel angles, and more often than not you see Evil actually landing them. But this time, he's not able to hit those shots, and he's not gonna push Poni too much, just gonna stick back. And look at this, actually left quite low, needs those 25s after picking up the red, and now able to attack the Mega Health with no problem.
Yeah, well timed attack there from Evil.
Oh wow, look at that
Nice
drop down
rocket.
direct. And Evil might be forced to be out of position for the red. He is gonna go on the below position.
Yeah, I don't think
Pony's
Pony's gonna risk jumping across for it. And nice direct rocket again from Poni. He's even got Evil left on 6 health. He's gonna go for it. Poni misses the rail.
Oh my god, that was a massive chance for Poni, but unfortunate for him, not landing those hits. He's still keeping Evil relatively low by hitting these rails, even though Evil now getting that Mega Health and able to go for 75 points armor with green and yellow.
Yeah, man, it's a pity Poni couldn't convert there when Evil was on 6 health. Anything would have killed him, really. Just a couple of NG bullets, anything.
Yeah, but it's hard to dodge Evil's rail.
Yeah, that is true. And Evil again defending this red armor, doesn't want to let Poni jump across for it. And Pony's doing a good job with his rail, with his LG as well. Actually, there we go. He does go for the red. Gets it fairly cleanly. And he's here to push Evil off the Mega, and Poni, finally, he's got 2 major items right now. Evil fresh off the spawn. Can Poni capitalize on this? He knows Evil's up there.
Pony's just gonna avoid bad fights. This is good for him because he can just win the fight with the raw stack advantage. Pony's aim, of course, is very nice. And let's see. Actually pushing through the teleport. This is not the kind of fights he needs to pick.
Yeah,
he's
Evil
got the
able
red.
to get off 2 rails there. And Pony's still low right now. He needs to perhaps get that 50 or something. I don't know.
225 is good, and he should be able to go for the Mega. Evil actually jumping for the item, and he's gonna get it.
Oh, nice, nice LG from Poni though.
Poni did the absolute right thing with his movement there, saving himself.
Actually, Pony's not doing too badly right now. He's landing a little bit of damage. He's keeping it together. He hasn't died yet, even though Evil did a crap ton of damage there. And this red is up for him. I don't know if he was going for the jump there, maybe going for some damage first, but he's gotten that red. Not much in terms of health though. He's going to try and delay Evil here on the side of the map for as long as possible and get himself onto that Mega, which is coming up in the next couple of seconds. Evil spamming those rockets. And Poni able to pick up that item. Nice, Evil shows his face there.
Yeah, Evil playing a bit too aggressive maybe, but you know, that's his style. More often than not, he can actually get those frags that normal people should not be getting. This time Poni just capitalizing from Evil's aggression.
Yeah, and halfway through this game, we've got a very close Airwalk in our hands. This is what I like to see. Very nice start from Poni. Can he make it count though?
So once he go chasing too deep in that yellow armor area, but he should also be getting ready for the Mega, which up right now, and no chance Evil can go for it.
No, Pony's got a solid rotation right now. He's gonna say he should get that red and get himself to 200, but Evil lands a cheeky rail. Pony looking to cut Evil. Evil's just surviving there on those yellows and greens.
Yeah, I mean, it's 75 points of armor, close to each other,
he's doing some
pretty
damage.
nice.
There we go, that little burst of LG just told Pony that Evil is low. Evil currently sitting on 60 health, 6 armor. He just picked up a 25, so he's not railable. Another rail will kill Evil, however. This is the shot. There we go.
There we
Pony
go.
lands it, ties up the game.
And good thing for Pony is he didn't take rails from Evil either in that fight, really. So he still has quite...
Bad fight for Pony. No,
nice.
Those rockets are good.
It's the stack advantage getting him this frags, and Evil going straight away for the LG. Evil not able to land the damage with it though. He's able to get those 25s that Pony would have liked after a successful fight, but that's not
nice.
something he can go for.
Evil looking to cut back down through the bottom, but Pony's ready for it, and this Mega's going to be the next item up. Evil is...
Oh, 8 health left on Evil, and he's got to be able to get this Mega health. He's got a tiny bit of armor. Pony playing aggressive. I have no idea why he's doing that. And we do have a tied game once again as Evil takes the frag.
Yeah, that was a nice little spell for Pony, but he's not out of the game yet. Things are tied. He can get himself onto this Mega cleanly, which is going to be really hard. And he's got a fighting chance again. Evil
Pony
hanging around, looking for a rail shot. Pony does make it across, and he makes it away. Doesn't take any damage. That's exactly what he needed. Wow. I'm liking these rails here from Pony. He's gonna push in. Evil low.
Also, a very nice aggressive move from Pony, making that a steal work, able to get both the major items, and Evil is just running, but he's landing those rails as well.
Oh my god, Pony's in trouble again. Evil lands another rail. Nice grenade spam there. And there we go, there's that Evil push with the LG that we used to. And actually gets a rail to spawn, very nice.
Evil was railable for all that time, so just unfortunate Pony was not able to land any of those shots. Evil could just waltz in and get the frag.
Yeah. A couple missed opportunities for Pony, but he's actually done really well this map, and it's not over yet. Still 2 frags in this narrow walk, that is nothing, so Pony just needs to keep it together for at least another few more oh man, that's one hit.
Yeah, Pony not having any of those resources to defend with, and when Evil decides to go for a frag then, it is gotta be tough times.
1 minute 30 seconds, Evil picks up this red, he's looking scary right now. Finds Pony up here at rocket launcher. And again, Pony gets away, doesn't take too much damage. He's going to be able to get himself that LG. I don't know if he should be challenging for this Mega, he takes a lot of damage again. Evil pushing him off the item.
Yeah, and Evil also getting, once again, this green and the yellow. Get a small armor stack going. He's going to feel comfortable again. Oh, direct
nice
rocket for Pony.
This isn't good. Pony's looking for some direct rockets again, but peeks his head out, and that little bit of LG is going to be 14 to 9 now. And yeah,
that's just one thing you can't expect.
Just...
You can't expect Evil to not land LG, which is kind of what Pony was doing there in that fight.
Yeah.
But he's able to get a frag. 4 frag remaining, and against that LG, I don't see the next frag happening for Pony. Or prove me wrong.
Nice. Yeah, he actually pushed Evil off the Mega. The Evil was jumping for it, and the rail pushed back.
Yeah, that was a crucial factor in that fight. But it's gotta be GG. We have 20 seconds left.
Yeah,
and,
Pony knows it.
There we go, Colton holding it. And
good game. Actually, Pony's showing us that he's got some form today. He's not gonna be a pushover. as we thought. 15 to 11 is a very respectable score on Arrow Walk.
Yeah, I think this is like the closest arrow walk I've seen anyone pull off against Evil in a while.
Yeah.
So that is something. And we are gonna be getting ourselves on the second map, which was
It was T7, I believe.
T7, yes, that is correct. And after that, we're gonna have ZT and not Sinister yet, Dismemberment and Sinister. Yeah. All right.
So T7, I believe, is Pony's pick.
It is. So seeing Pony do this good on Evil's pick, but it's Airwalk, which is not traditionally known as Evil's strongest map. But still, if he's able to put up that kind of a fight, maybe he can get himself a map win here on T7. And we are getting started.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's start from Pony's point of view. He's gonna drop down straight for that red armor and gonna go for the railgun first, which is quite interesting. He's not gonna be able to put up any kind of challenge around the Mega or the lightning gun.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go up the jump pad and look for a rail shot onto LG. But Evil's around, and look at those rockets from Evil. Oh my god, that is so much damage.
Pony should have been able to land at least like 50 to 60 point of damage with that shotgun. He missed so many blasts. 4 health left now, Pony. You really shouldn't have been able to get the frag, but good thing you did.
Pony, is he gonna push into this room? Evil cuts him off at the bottom. Well read there from Evil. Knew exactly what Pony wanted to do. And Pony right now left on 6 health. He can't do anything really.
Well, he's getting some resources, but he's still not ready to take a fight.
Around here right now. Yeah, that's gonna be an easy frag for Evil. Pony just really didn't have the stack there.
And I think this is like the first relatively clean frag for either of the players. So right now Evil can start a proper item rotation and establish his control on the map.
That's exactly what you want to avoid so early in the game. And here we go, Pony again running straight into Evil.
But he was landing good. Good rockets.
Yeah, still, and Evil actually saw him run up there. Pony can land a rail or two here, it would be excellent for him. Probably force Evil out the room, but he's struggling a lot. And look at that! Oh my god, Pony didn't quite execute that rocket jump as cleanly as he would have wanted to, and that plasma was going to take Evil to 3 frags.
Yeah, Pony was basically in the middle of the plasma spam lane there. That should fire straight after that. What?
What? Ouch.
Evil on 40% plasma.
He was left on 1 health after that, by the way.
Oh my god.
That is crazy.
I don't think he should have been even on 1 health after that.
Yeah.
Not sure if he deserves to leave after getting caught in plasma like that.
Pony didn't even move off the spawn there, he just took... it sounded like 6 or 7 plasma balls. 7 would have been a frag, but yeah, at least 6 plasma balls. That is painful.
All Evil doing good job with those spawns. Don't say anything else, and Pony's just getting kind of unlucky with them.
Yeah, I was actually getting a flashback to Claus's first frag against Cypher yesterday up with that LG pin. That was beautiful to watch.
That was just beautiful. Very strength-like.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back here, Evil's just kind of playing cat and mouse now with Pony, just keeping him there. Direct rocket to Pony's face. Surely he's gonna go down here.
Oh, the LG as well.
The LG.
Pony's still alive though, trying to land as much damage.
Flying out of Pony.
Yeah.
So many of them.
Oh,
again, same spawn for Pony and Evil. Yeah, there we go. He lands 50 rocket damage and just LG finish. 7 to 1. This is looking devastating here on Pony's map pick.
It's looking faster for Evil here than it looked on Airwalk.
Yeah.
For either of the players, which is quite something. Yes, Evil is going to Quake Clan as a response to Electric Steel. He's gonna be going with 3 Americans who opened the spot for him, so he can play the duel while the Americans focus on their mid-level CTF and TDM action. Evil is not really a team mode player, but you know, I'm glad to see him go play duel. Very fantastic that these guys took him in. And Pony was able to get that second frag while I was babbling.
Yeah. YOLO Shove, it is indeed a best of 5. Currently 1-0 to Evil.
Mega
I'm
Health's gonna
pretty
be
sure a
up
decent
soon.
stack here. He's kind of clawing his way back into this. He's gonna drop though onto Pony's LG. That's never a good idea. And Pony is gonna jump across. I mean, Evil's gonna jump across for that. And
Oh my
LG
god.
coming out from Pony, that was insane.
We couldn't see any kind of dodge from Evil since he was getting pinned on the wall. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Getting pinned to that curved wall there.
just beautiful.
Yeah, Pony showing Evil that he's got some LG of his own to dish out.
Only landing some rails, but he's gonna be careful when Evil drops down with the LG. But
Oh,
the rockets
nice
are
rocket.
good, and they're gonna get him the
Beautifully done,
frag.
Pony, and Pony's bringing this back. Only 5 frags of difference right now. Needs to be careful here pushing into Evil. He doesn't have much health.
Doesn't want
One
Evil to go for a mega
could
either.
Kill him right now. Evil's looking to spam that. There we go. He's gotten a 50 health bubble. Evil is still in the room. Pony can hear him down there.
A good prediction with those rockets, but not landing any more damage, and he is out of rockets. Evil done the
nice.
rocket jump, and nice rail there, and also a nice rocket dodge.
And Evil's got Pony trapped here. There we go. He is going to push in. The rockets are good from Evil though, and it's going to be a mutual frag. Wow. Insane rockets from Evil.
Yeah, very, very interesting fight there. And looks like Pony able to get himself a rocket launcher quickly. Evil's just gonna stay on the top levels where he's relatively safe against rockets and just spam the lightning down.
Pony looking for a little bit of rocket damage just to knock Evil off there, but
That was
he's
still a
left
good
on
fight
6
for
health.
Evil.
Yeah, not bad for Pony as well. I mean, he denied that red, but he's left very, very crippled right now, and Evil was able to get himself the mega health.
Yet again, Evil getting that red armor, and just listening for those steps, hearing Pony go through teleporters. I'm not sure if Evil even had the railgun before going for it right now.
Yeah, Evil's stack is looking really scary at the moment, and he's hurt Pony down there. This is the first rail, and the second. Finally, Evil landing some damage. That Mega is up on the spot, but Evil's gonna look to see where Pony is first.
Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna play the damage game, which is...
Oh!
This is
Wow,
a deja vu
man.
from yesterday, but not quite getting the frag there.
Almost. Pony made it through just in the nick of time, and he's left on 11 health now after taking that second rail. I don't think he can even drop. Evil's gonna push it through the top, and this should be another frag for Evil right here. Pony gets that 50 armor, and still doesn't have much health though. 8 health left on Pony. Yeah. Ouch.
Mega health up for Evil. He's just gonna try and see if Pony's around behind the pillar. But looks like Pony's playing more defensive than that right now, and he's gonna walk in the red armor area. That might be a mistake, but he's landing excellent rockets, and Evil's rockets are not quite as good as we'd expect to see, and Evil was railable for a fraction of a second there.
He certainly is railable now. He's looking for those angles, and he does find it. 43 health left there on Pony, and he's got this red to play with. He's quick, he can challenge for the Mega. Evil's gonna drop down with those rockets. Pony needs to have excellent execution here.
Able to do quite a bit of damage and lands a rail as well. This game is getting closer and closer as Pony only
nice
4 frags behind.
prediction spawn, but he doesn't land that second rocket right there, and Evil's able to pick up the LG and do a crap ton of damage.
Evil also getting mega health, so
Yeah.
now Pony's gotta really be careful if he wants to defend
Pony
this
left
mega.
on 5 health now. That is so unfortunate.
Evil just had too much stack there by that
Yeah.
point. It was
Evil was so fast to move onto that LG though. The speed with which he moves is scary.
yeah, his movement in duel is one of the best. Evil waiting patiently for a rail angle, but he's not gonna be landing that.
Yeah, nice dodge there from Pony. He sees the red up, but looks like he just threw a rocket over at that 25 HP bubble. And it certainly isn't over. I'd say there is still time, but 5 frags in a minute. It's gonna be rather difficult here for Pony. He needs to just have a perfect run right now. You can already see Evil's gone defensive. Yeah, Evil's just gonna look to run down this clock.
He's just gonna be happy with the things, how things are right now. Just gonna play the damage like that. Oh my god. Poni able to get the frag though somehow. So, yeah, turning the situation upside down. We've seen so much good LG from both of the players in this series. It's just ridiculous. But that's kind of what you have to expect when there's Poni and Evil playing each other.
Evil looking for the pummel there, doesn't quite finish it off. And it's going to be a MG first pummel battle. There we go, Poni calls the GG. 13-7 again. A decent score for Poni. I'd say that wasn't too bad. He had his moments.
It was close at like 11-7 mark.
Yeah, very
when
close.
Poni was supposed to get the next frag as well at the LG, but Evil was just hitting too much.
Poni's really playing well today. I'm very impressed with his performance. Only one mega though he's gotten this game, but yeah, you know, hopefully that won't deter him. Of course, the next map is going to be Dismemberment, which
again,
Evil very scary on. I haven't seen too much of Poni on Dismemberment.
We've seen a few games, I think. At least I'd like to think. I'm not quite sure. But, okay. Both players immediately readying up. Match point for Evil already in this best of 5. Of course, after this we're gonna get Pavel and Agent. But let's get started. We're on Poni's point of view, as he's gonna be able to go for the yellow armor. He should be going for the Mega. But looks like he wants the railgun, but it's been taken already. There we go.
At least using that rail that he got 2 rails in a row, even looking for a shot, he doesn't get it. And that's going to work out well for Poni, those 2 rails.
Yeah, that was actually a good start for him, able to get that red armor. I was expecting that Evil's gonna spawn close to the red and go for that item first, but instead Evil was getting the Mega. So Poni getting all the armor on the map.
Yeah, I think Poni is still lacking that LG, which looks like he's going to remedy right now. And is he going to go for red or is he going to go for Mega? Nice little combo there from Evil.
A lot of damage. Free there. Poni playing very patient with those angles before going for the red armor and letting Evil take the Mega. So I split with the major items again.
Yeah, not quite executing again on that rocket jump. Wanted to get over to the yellow side rather quickly, and unfortunately that's not going to happen, and Poni's just going to be forced to this red side of the map for now. I think he just spotted Evil there. Over at the teleporter, no?
He's playing careful regardless. Just spamming those areas with the rockets, but Evil is not showing himself. Evil playing surprisingly passive. He wants to build a proper stack before going for a fight. He hasn't let Poni pick up a single Mega health, so he knows he's at max 100 health. Look at those rockets. He's not letting him get this Mega either. LG to LG, both are very strong with it.
A lot of LG spam there from Evil, trying to defend those corners.
Looks like this fight is looking better for Poni at the moment. He's just gonna make sure he can get himself on the red. Oh my god, that was so close. But Evil getting the first frag with that rail. And he's gonna need a bit more health once again, otherwise a few rockets could really stop him on his tracks. Still a tiny moment before the Mega health spawns, and he was just gonna go around. He's gonna settle with red armor instead. Poni's still not going for the Mega, typing those dots in the chat. He was expecting he'll just double back the Mega, I guess. He's very disappointed with this decision from Evil. Evil just spamming Poni's position or last in position. Just trying to make sure he's not gonna escape and go around, since Evil wants to take that red armor clean. But on the other hand, Evil wasted so much time that both the major items are up at the same time. I guess Evil was expecting... I don't even know what Evil expected, but at least still on the one rail on the Mega. Oh, the LG from Evil getting him yet another frag, while Poni just doing some okay damage, I guess, with the rocket launcher, but Evil having these fallback items like the red armor there. kind of resupplying after every fight.
Oof. Good damage there from Poni. He's gonna push in here. Evil left on 33 health. Poni does finish.
Somehow
And,
getting the
gets
frag.
himself his first frag of the game. Better late than never, I suppose. And that was excellent play there from Poni.
Yeah, somehow able to get the fight, and it's only one frag behind. He hasn't been giving out frags in the first 4 minutes. Poni not hearing absolutely any footstep from Evil whatsoever. Trying to spot if Evil's just gonna go for any cheeky angles, but no. He's gonna play once again. A bit more passive than that.
Evil's just kind of biding his time here over at that 50 health bar, and Pony's gonna push in. Nice defensive rail there from Evil. 2 rails from Evil, takes 1 in return.
But Poni timing that mega health pickup pretty well, so he's still
This
looking
could be
very
a good
healthy.
attack here for Pony. Evil is relatively low right now. Nice little steal there from Pony. He's gonna look to want to get out of here with as little damage as possible, and he does that. Pretty nice passage of play there from Pony.
There he goes, spots Evil in the yellow room, but not gonna chase
Ah.
for any more damage.
He took his crosshair off that rail teleporter just a second too late. And I think he knows he's just missed out on red, but he's going to look around here, maybe find an angle. He knows Evil is there. He's going to chase with that LG, and what was that rail? I thought Evil had made it up the teleporter, but
Well,
that was definitely a
that's
hit.
a 70 ping.
Yeah. Wonder if he's playing with time nudge or something. And he finds Evil around the corner here. Nice rocket damage from Evil. Pony is in time for this red armor. He's going to be able to get it cleanly.
Oh,
Evil drops in.
He's kind of surprised Poni with his moves, and Poni trying to go for that second rail, trying to get a frag desperately, but
that's unlucky.
it's gonna be Evil getting it.
I was gonna say it was fortunate for Pony that he picked up that red just before Evil landed the damage, but Evil's rail's gonna take him 3-1 now, and a very close game here. Pony's held it tight. He's definitely not out of it. Landing rails like that is certainly gonna help his cause, and he's pushed right into Evil, but he did land 3 rails, and Evil doesn't have too much of a stack right now. Unfortunate spawn though. Don't know if Pony can get out of here. Maybe land a rail or 2 before going down.
Yeah, but Evil is playing the hardest angles possible, just staying
Yeah.
straight below Poni,
Oh,
but
well,
somehow
never
Poni
mind.
clutches it, gets the frag, and not able to go for the
Oh my
mega.
That
Evil,
was so sick.
that
Evil
refrag.
spawns on the rail and just finds Pony's ankle or something.
You don't really
Pony's-
expect to see that
These
ever.
flick rails from Evil, please stop. That shouldn't even be legal in the game.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But you know, Evil makes it work. And
Yeah.
he's already in position for this red as well with a 4 frag lead, 3 minutes left in the game. And Pony is around. He's gonna take a rail for being around. He's gonna take 2 rails.
Yeah. As soon as he just shows his face, actually as soon as he shows any part of his body, Evil's just ready to do damage. Evil's like some sort of machine. Just looks for the little hitbox. Pony's gonna push through the top here. He's landed 1 rail. He's landed 2 rails. Not bad from Pony. Evil does have this red behind him, and he lands a rail of his own. And
Yeah,
I
Evil
think
is
that's
not
gonna-
really too concerned about taking those rails. I mean, he's
yeah,
still
it's gonna
got
put a
plenty of
stop
health.
on Pony's attack. Evil's actually just watching this 50 right now.
Rocket jumping up, and he still has that 50 to fall back on.
Yeah.
But he's
Well-timed
not even
fight
gonna
there
go
for
for it.
And he's hurt Pony at the bottom here. Again, the rocket damage is just immense from Evil.
And Pony,
Oh
those
dear.
nades.
Pony.
He's calling the GG. And well played for Evil, which is very much true. Evil very rarely plays anything else than well.
Yeah. And that is why Evil is one of the best players in the world right now. One of the favorites for QuakeCon, I'd say. And yeah, solid performance. He's earned himself a spot in the semi-final tomorrow against